Gisela? Just barely, huh? Tai Chi with the brown. I find the best. Real easy. Alright. You guys ready to start? Okay, let's start with spinal cord breathing. Just a little bit different. We're going to inhale and kind of bring our shoulder blades together. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Trying to think, everybody have a chair in case? Yeah. So, there's two of you. So we're breathing all the way down into our lower body skin. Our belly's relaxing, breathe in and filling up. And see about also when you're breathing out, breathe out all the air. Is there any more air you can kind of push out? And then breathe deeper in when you push out all the air. Okay. Let's do knocking on the door of life now. So our feet are about hips distance apart. And we're rotating at the waist. And we're letting our hands hit our lower back and belly. Just letting them be relaxed and rotating. Kind of like strings on the end of your shoulder. So the twisting of the waist, you just let the arms kind of follow. And then we're going to go up to the chest. And there's kind of a spot right underneath our shoulders. There's a little divot there. And that's what we're aiming at, is the lung points. So take again a nice deep breath in through the nose. Out through the mouth. And then we'll come up to the tops of the shoulders. So you take a flat hand and kind of just hit and slide it down. That helps to release tension. Again, trying to breathe. Take nice deep breaths. And that's even if the moves are weird or whatever, feel weird to you. Just taking nice deep breaths. It's really good. Just hang out and breathe. And then we'll come back down to the shoulders. And then the waist. And then we just do waterways where we let our hands glide through the air. This one always feels like being a little kid to me. Whenever you were bored, you just start doing this. Okay, slow that down. Relax and just kind of even check in with your body. Just doing those moves. You maybe notice some tingling in your hands, arms. When we relax our tension, the energy that was held up in the tension now can flow through our bodies. And so we're going to work on releasing more tension and let that energy flow through our bodies. Okay? Let me make sure I didn't do this. All right. So then another really good one for releasing tension up here in the upper back, neck, and shoulder. It's called spreading the chi. It's a little bit of a coordinated move. First off, just practice. Your arms are up here. Now just try to let them go. Okay. So Inhale, exhale, let it go. Now, on the inhale, on the exhale, you're going to twist at the waist when you let your arms go. Then you're going to twist back to the middle. Inhale, twist the other way, let your arms go. Inhale, in the middle. And you can do it slowly. Hurts when you whack a chair. So one arm in front, one arm behind. That same feeling of just letting your arms go. Your knees are kind of slightly bent and kind of bouncing a little bit. On the inhale, you're kind of straighter. Exhale, you bend. You do it slow. Inhale. Or keep going fast. Faster kind of helps loosen up those muscles. So stairs. Slow it down. Slow it down. All right. Now our shoulders should be warmed up a little bit more. And our brains. So now our palms will face them forward. And it's like we're going out for a hug with Terrell here. Get that hug, bring it in, and then your palms face out into the side. So they're facing away from you, your palms, as much as you can. Inhale, and then exhale. The palms, the fingertips face down to the earth. And the palms, it's like your thumbs are trying to rotate and getting that twist. It's like you're wringing out a dish rag. Wring out your arms. And now while our hands are there, maybe relax a little bit if you're using a lot. Rest your left ear to your left shoulder. And take a nice deep breath in and out. And then rotate your chin down to your chest and up to the sky. And then take your chin down, and then your right ear to your right shoulder. Take a breath in the middle. And then chin to the chest, your chin to the sky. While you're breathing nice and deep. Okay, let your arms relax, shake them out a little bit, and then we're going to do the other side. So now your palms are facing the back of the room, and as you bend, your hands go behind you, and then you pull them through and rotate, and your arms kind of go down as much as you can. Okay? Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. And then take your left ear to left shoulder. Nice deep breath, and then chin to the chest and chin to the sky. Chin down to the other side. Rest in the middle. And then chin to the chest. And chin to the sky. And let your arms loose and shake them out a little bit. And then maybe feel again. Do you feel any tingling in your arms and hands? So more tension was released. And kick out your feet a little bit. So in Qigong, it's kind of, in Tai Chi, it's based on like traditional Chinese medicine. And the summer is the heart element, so we'll do an exercise for the heart, although it is kind of like it's warming. And the heart and pericardium meridians, and it are in the palm. So you'll take a little bit of a wider stance, whatever feels comfortable to you. And then let's start with the hand movement, just like an evil villain, right? Okay. And if push your palms together. Do you feel that heat it's generating? Yeah. So this is a good one too in the winter. If you get cold or your circulation in your hands, you need to increase it. Okay, now we'll add in the legs. So I kind of think of it's almost like batting, right? So when I'm coming over onto my right side, it's like I'm about to bat, right? And then you come into the center, and the center you dip down, and then you can make it more of an exercise if you want to go really low. That's too low for me. And then, or come up a little bit, and then you go to the other side. So it's like you're batting. Come into the middle, bend both knees, and squat a little, and then exhale. So inhale, go to the other side. And you can kind of twist your head, going facing away from your elbows so that you get that neck stretch as well. Remember in batting, your elbows up the way you get in the back. Okay. And then squat in the middle. Kind of exercise those squatting muscles. And then you keep rubbing your palms. Okay. And then let's just take an inventory for a second. Take a deep breath. How did that feel? Is it hard? Let's see. All right. So now we can do, so maybe some of you are familiar with yoga, and like the warrior two stance is where, and you might, I don't know, you might want support, you might need support. You could have like a chair like this, or even like sit on your chair if you wanted to. And we're going to go back and forth in between, like, we're stretching our ribs. Inhale and exhale. Okay? So you, again, you use your chair. That's hard. And then, so again, you're going to stretch the ribs, take a nice deep breath. Exhale. Take your time transitioning. And then your knees still bent in front. And okay? And then transition. Inhale. It's good to inhale when we're in this stretch position because we're trying to stretch our rib muscles. You could put your elbow on your knee. come into the center and just bend over and forward bend and let gravity kind of help you stretch down. The side. Take some nice deep breaths. When you come up, we're going to come up real slowly. Count of 4. And bend your knees, tilt your pelvis, and roll your spine one vertebrae at a time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whenever you roll up, you might want to try that. Just thinking of, let me roll up one vertebrae at a time. Okay, now we'll face the other direction. So your left foot's in front, it's bent. Your right foot is perpendicular to it. And then we're going to just stretch over and inhale. And then on the exhale, we're going to like make a rainbow. And then your hand's going to go the other way and inhale. And then exhale. Bring your elbows up to the good. Exhale. Inhale. Come back to the center. Let's do a forward fold again. Bend over and let gravity pull your torso down nice and gently. And maybe wiggle.
This is when you should be in the back row, right?
Nobody can see.
Yeah.
Nobody look. Inhale. Slowly come up, one vertebrae at a time. Bring our hands up overhead. And then up to the side. Whew. All right. Kick our feet out a little bit. Again, let's check in our body. How does our body feel?
Good.
All right. Oh. Old and better. All right, let's shake. Get rid of any final tension. Take a nice deep breath in through the nose. And then let's sigh. So we're just bouncing in our knees. It's kind of like when you're holding a baby, maybe, and you're letting it shake. I always say it wrong. I'm always saying shake the baby. Rock the baby, bounce the baby. Bounce it. I know. All right. Let your arms relax. It's kind of
You
like
didn't play with dolls very much either.
No.
Me neither.
It's kind of like, athletes, you've seen them kind of doing it too, right? It's kind of what we're doing. It's like they're getting out that extra nerves. Deep breath. We can slow it down. Again, check in. And then, so the first part of class, we do a lot of like we're moving our body, stretching it, kind of telling it what to do. And now we're gonna try to go within more and feel that energy that's moving. Like try to move from that energy place, not your muscle place. So maybe the muscle place would look like this. Okay? And then the energy place would look more like this, like water. Like your arms are floating up and down like water. Bring them up. And float down. So this is called opening the flow, and it's right, usually at the beginning of a Tai Chi set, they start with this move. So one thing we do in this class is kind of warm up and relax before we start our flowing moves, which is what a lot of people think about Tai Chi is in certain moves in a pattern. So we're trying to get very relaxed, letting go of tension at the beginning, and then feeling into that and moving a little bit differently than we normally do. Our feet are flat. You can feel like maybe roots coming out the bottom of your feet into the earth. Our knees, all our joints are slightly bent. It's a micro bend. We're not like this in Tai Chi, okay? That's the army. We're not in the army, thank you. At least not anymore, right? We get ideas. We get taken out. Okay, then we'll do one side at a time. One arm at a time. So maybe notice your hip for that arm. Once you want to come out and then pull it back in. It's the hip. Okay. And this is one of my favorite moves. I don't think you've ever done it. It's called Guan Yin Paints the Rainbow. And Guan Yin was is the Buddha of compassion, of like kind of unconditional love. So it's kind of like accepting all things, loving all things, unconditional love, right? So when we take the arm, we're going to take it all the way in a circle. This is encompassing all things. And when it comes back out in front, notice the hand that did the circles facing up, the other hand's facing down. And so it comes up, and then you face both down. Now we'll do the other side. So the left arm's coming up and around over the head. And when it comes back forward, it matches the other hand, and then they come down together, palm facing down. And the other side, inhale, all the way around, and then that palm's facing up. The hand that was waiting is facing down. And then when you get to the top, then you go back down. Inhale. Both hands together, and then both hands facing down. Inhale. Exhale. Let's do two more. And then we'll face our palms together. Maybe just try to feel, they sometimes call this a chi ball or energy ball. Do you feel maybe how your hands are opposite sides of the magnet? Maybe when they get closer together or further apart, you can feel that push and pull.
I'm Tai Chi.
take our left hand under our belly button, the right hand will come out to the side, inhale, and exhale. Side, down. This move is kind of helping us center any extra energy that our body doesn't need to heal. Or to also kind of feel that center of our bodies, how maybe calm and peaceful that place is. Maybe we can try to move from that place all day today, or as much as possible. If you feel like you're off that place, then maybe taking a deep breath will help remind you of what it's like. Take our thumbs and interlock and place them over our belly button. And this pose is called Bamboo in the Wind, and you relax and let the energy kind of move you however it feels like just like the wind moves a tree. Let your body rock and sway, unwind any little final bits of tension. Something you're grateful for, something you're looking forward to today. Thanks so much for coming.
Thank you.
But that was fast.
I know, right?
Felt really fast.
30